Hi, my name is Hernandez-Solano, and today we will be talking about the ethics of breeding and purebred dogs. We will analyze the ethics and controversy behind breeding practices, and it will help you, the viewer, better understand the advantages and disadvantages of when purebred dogs are bred. I will talk about how breeding affects the health, gene pools, and the amount of cosmetic surgery in purebred dogs. Hopefully this information will allow you to come to an informed decision on whether you agree with the ethics regarding purebred canine pets. The tradition of breeding purebred dogs for the purpose of them becoming working animals has been around for centuries. Only in more recent decades has the practice of breeding specifically for showing dogs, or even just to be able to own a specific type of dog, become more popular. While many pedigree dogs around the world remain healthy for the majority of their lives, there are also a number of them that experience a reduced quality of life because of the way they are bred. There are various breeds that have an increased number of health issues, which include diseases and body deformations. For the most part, breeders want to create happy, healthy dogs with increased well-being. Certain breeders actually perform health tests for inheritable illnesses before breeding for the very purpose of ensuring well-being. The practice of health testing allows the breeders to make sure they are carrying on the gene pool of healthier dogs. While breeding a specific type of dog, there are many breeders that are conscious of gene preservation. Gene preservation enables certain breeds to not become obsolete. This is seen as a good thing, since the rate of extinction of some animals has risen rapidly in the last few decades. For hundreds of years, breed standards have been common. Certain breeds are expected to conform to these breed standards, which include tail docking and ear cropping. It is very common for people to be under the impression that tail docking reduces the risk of tail injury, or to simply think that the dog was born with a short tail. There are two ways that are generally utilized to perform tail docking: removal of the tail under anesthesia with a scalpel, or done with no anesthesia and the application of rubber rings around the tail. The second procedure is more time-consuming, as there is a longer waiting period until the tail becomes necrotic and falls off. Many veterinarians and clinics around the world are refusing to continue the practice of tail docking because of ethical reasons. Tail docking demonstrates the lengths certain breeders are willing to go to achieve specific characteristics, and how it is starting to be seen as an unnecessary cosmetic procedure. The ear cropping procedure is the removal of the external floppy part of the ear, which results in a dog's ears appearing pointed and alert. There is no evidence to support the claim that ear cropping has any benefits for the dogs, and it has been banned in over 30 countries. There are downfalls associated with ear cropping: the risk of infection, the prolonged wait time while the ears set in their new position, and the need for future procedures if something goes wrong with the initial one. These are some of the reasons why it is becoming more common to leave dogs with their natural ears. The controversy regarding health issues in purebred dogs as an outcome of their breeding has increased. Health issues that are more prevalent are allergies, hip dysplasia, breathing problems, and increased mortality. There are two major factors contributing to the health problems of purebred dogs: a narrowing gene pool and the choice of selective breeding to end up with certain traits. Selective breeding allows breeders to have more of a choice of what kind of characteristics their dogs will end up with. However, by practicing selective breeding, some unhealthy traits are looked over and end up being passed down to the puppies. All of these issues have become more common knowledge as the debate on the ethics of purebred dogs and breeding continues. While there are many positive traits that purebred dogs possess, in my opinion, the number of issues that are prevalent among them has overshadowed the good. By continuing the practice of pedigree breeding, it is facilitating the welfare of these dogs to be diminished and allowing the health issues these dogs go through to persist. These issues will take time to solve, but eventually it will enable the increased health and overall quality of life in purebred dogs.